Last month we made 18 grand in 7 days with no social posts. No posts on social at all. And I thought it might be helpful to walk you guys through it and show you what I call an internal price rise, which is something that we initiated. For a bit more context, I run a program called Content to Clients that helps people win more clients using organic social content. If you want to find out more, you can go to the main video on my YouTube channel where I break down the whole process and show some of the amazing results our clients have gained. However, it's a 6-month program, and at the end of it, we offer the chance of renewal. And our retention rate is pretty high. A lot of our clients, over 65% of them, stay on after that initial sort of 6-month term. The reason they stay on is for the experience, the calls that they get, the community, and also the constantly updated sort of course and online portal. But our price for renewal has always been far too cheap, and it's never changed. We've never updated it, never increased the price at all. We even went through the VAT registration phase last year and just didn't increase the prices, which essentially means we lose money versus when we weren't VAT registered. So it was time for a change. And what we did was give every existing client the opportunity to pay up front, but keep the old renewal rate if they locked in before the end of January. And that was key. We were using time as a big factor to entice people to stay for longer. Now, there are a lot of benefits with upping your prices. I talk about it quite a lot in my marketing, but essentially, when people pay, they pay attention. When people pay more, they pay more attention. They value whatever they're paying even more. Now, one of the main drivers for this campaign, this internal campaign being so successful, was allowing people that did renew at the current rate to stay at that rate forever. They can stay at the legacy rate. And we made it completely fair because every client had the chance to do it. And this means we retain clients who've got extra skin in the game. We get people who are fully committed inside our community for longer, and we have the chance to impact their business even further. So the very first thing we did in order to bring this to life was create a plan. Okay, we looked at the timeline and we only had 7 days. 7 days until our proposed deadline of the end of January. So we got the Stripe payment links ready in advance, either 6-month renewal or 12-month renewal. And then we looked at how we could communicate this. How can we incentivize people with some urgency to take action when they've already paid us money, but to put their hands back in their pockets and pay more? Essentially ahead of their 6 months. We had some people renew who were only like a couple of weeks in, which I'm really happy about because that obviously means they've come in and had an amazing experience in a very short space of time. Anyway, we chose a couple of routes to communicate the message. Firstly, we used our Slack channel, our community Slack channel, and Vicky, our head of client success, signaled what was happening. She scheduled a load of reminders with countdowns, letting people know how long they had left until the price rise actually took place. Rather than just creating a post in text format only, we also communicated this verbally on the group calls too, which means people had the chance to ask questions, which they did. And we had people renew straight off the bat, no brainer, which says a lot about the program, but also says a lot about the people renewing as well. Action takers, the kind of people that we want inside Content to Clients. But then I had the idea to shout them out for renewing. If you just invested a load more money, you probably want some recognition for it. So I thought it'd be a good idea to highlight the people that had put their hands back in their pockets and actually chosen to stay with our business, with our program for another 6 or 12 months. So it was time to sprinkle in the FOMO. We put together a really simple Canva template, and every time someone renewed, we dropped their profile picture into it and reposted it into the community. And this is what really made it take off. Our clients saw that other clients were renewing and didn't want to miss out. And that was the real driver, I believe. And this is so powerful. You can use it in all forms of marketing. Every time someone signs up to work with you, give them a shout out publicly. Give them a template to do it themselves as well, so they can let all their followers and all their audience know that they're working with you. I want to give you my main takeaways from running this campaign. Firstly, your high performing clients or your most loyal clients will give you more money. They want more of you. You've helped them achieve something, so why wouldn't they want more success? Plus, they're the easiest people to sell to. You've already done the job of convincing them how good you are. You've got results with them. You have a relationship. Why wouldn't they pay more for more of that, for more success? Another thing is that you can put your prices up and still keep your clients happy, especially if you introduce something like the legacy rate that I mentioned. They get you at the same rate, you get them for longer, and you make money as well. Now, this whole video was kind of inspired by a video editor that I worked with a while ago. We worked on a few sort of projects together where I'd just give him some short form video, he would edit them, and then he'd send them back. And halfway through a project, I think I gave him 10 or 20 videos. Halfway through editing those videos, he just told me he was putting his price up with no warning. And that was an example of exactly what not to do when you're increasing your rates, especially to your existing clients. Don't piss them off, because straight away, I just said, no, I don't want to work with you. So think very carefully about how you can take this information and apply some of it or all of it to your own business. Now, before I go, I want to let you know, not only did we increase the renewal rates, the internal rates for existing clients in our program, we're also raising the external rate for new clients coming in. We're putting it up by 4 figures. We're putting it up very soon. So if you are interested in finding out more about how we can help you win more clients, leverage your personal brand and attract opportunities through organic content, nailing your message, nailing your offer, nailing your content strategy, making it intentional, making sure you hit the objectives that your content should be, making sure you generate more leads, showing you how to close those leads on calls, and also show you how to deliver a world-class service, then you can check out more information in my LinkedIn featured section. You can DM me the word clients, or you can go to the main video on my YouTube channel and find out more information. Would love to speak to you, especially if you work in the coaching, consulting, financial, recruitment, or creative space, or freelancer space as well. Anyway, it's tea time. Good night. God bless. Thank you. Goodbye.